Uh, 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 Hello everyone. It's your starry Prince Alois, and I've got nothing for you today, but I still wanted to stream, so welcome. You're getting nothing. I'll just say that here and now. That this stream, in fact, will be nothing. And also, my voice is kind of not the best today, so I apologize for that too. I didn't get any sleep, but welcome. Welcome. I have a lot to talk about. Hopefully I won't forget everything before I even get a chance to talk about anything. I hope everyone is doing well. I was up very late practicing singing. I thought nobody's home and I'm not tired, so I'm just gonna sing. And I sang silly songs until the sun rose, and until the sun came up, pretty much. That was my... Oh my god, that donation! Oh my god, the donation name is still there. Please! Can I donate to myself? Is that an option? I wonder if that's an option. Hi, Karito. Can I get rid of that? I'll try to... Long time no see? Yeah, welcome. Welcome. I've been streaming pretty erratically nowadays. It's been really weird, but hopefully I can get on some semblance of a schedule once again, maybe. I don't know. Things are always changing for me. It's never the same. Every month has more troubles, more surprises. Not necessarily. Some are good, some bad. But overall, it could be worse. You missed like 4 or 5 streams? Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm not very good at like telegraphing them now, am I? And also, hello. Welcome. I probably sound very strange. My voice is strained. My voice is strained. Sorry about that. And I actually just finished all of my drink, so I need more. I should have really made tea before the stream. I wasn't really thinking. Let me hold on a second. This isn't a real tip. That's not a real tip. I want to get rid of that name. What am I drinking? Currently nothing. Currently nothing. I ran out. It was water. Actually, no, wait. Before the water, it was no, I had a bit of a trip to Walmart. It's been so long since I've been to a Walmart, but it was not very good. It was not like a very good experience. It was like a maze. Plus the people at the self-checkout didn't even like know how to use the machines, and I was like laughing at them in my mind, like how could you not know how to use a self-checkout machine? But then I got to my machine, like I got to one of the machines, and it literally just like I would scan something, and then it would flag for employee assistance or whatever. And then it'd be like, okay, that's weird. So then I scan another item, and then the same thing happens. So like like it took me like 10 minutes just to pay for my groceries. Yeah, Walmart. But anyways, yeah, Walmart. The reason I was talking about Walmart is that I found cookie dough flavored coffee, and I was trying that this morning, but I think there's like several ways that I prepare coffee, and like I try to just like do it the usual way, which is like I think like maybe it doesn't go. I thought it was like, oh, it's cookies, right? It would go good with milk. It didn't really go good with milk. I don't know. I think I should like try to just put as less as little in it as possible to actually taste the flavor of it. That's the problem. Usually like it's just coffee, right? And coffee tastes like coffee. So like I'm pretty like in I'm pretty okay with just like putting whatever in it. Hi, go to sleep. No. No. Not yet, at least. Not yet, at least. I wanted to stream. Yeah, I actually really wanted to stream a game, but then I realized like right beforehand like that like wow, like I would not be able to play like optimally. I'd be like blinking out so much. And that wouldn't be fun at all. Look at this no sleep MF. Damn. You're right. Play chess? Oh yeah, this is the perfect time to play chess, really. Oh, I'm sleep deprived. Oh, the less I think, probably the better I am at it. Because you can't be bad at it if you don't think at all. You gotta like that's how you outsmart your opponent, you know? Like they think they have you. They think they got you checked. They think they got you in a checkmate, but then like you just pull some like 5D like multi-dimensional chess move on them. They don't even know what to hit them, and it's really just because I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Actually, I won a game of chess like that once. It was very lucky, I have to say. And like if there was like a referee there, then it probably wouldn't have happened. But I did win a game of chess just by like sheer like stupidity. Like I just like was basically just trying to be as random as possible. It felt pretty good. That was like the only chess win I can remember that I've had. I don't like chess. No, it's like so weird. I really wish I was good at chess. Wouldn't that be that would be pretty characteristic of me, or in character I'd say, if I was good at chess, but in reality I'm just not. You know, they say that like chess is like they say managing a kingdom would be like an elaborate game of chess, but it's really not. Chess is stupid. Chess is just a dumb game with silly little rules. And anybody who tries to like equate it to something much more is definitely coping. They're on some hard cope. Oh, what? You have 10,000 hours in chess? That's too bad. That's too bad. Maybe you should have put that 10,000 hours into like Apex Legends or something. That maybe then people would care about you. I think like of all like the chess, who knows like chess grandmasters by name? Really, no one. I think there's like that one guy who's like a Twitch streamer, and then that's like the only one everyone knows. And I don't even know him by name, so he's not even known to me. Chess players really do be out here being like the lamest celebrities. Why am I? This is what happens. What happens when I just got no sleep? I just like start insulting like random groups of people. Like chess players didn't do anything to me. I don't like chess players probably like wouldn't also beat me in chess. They'd probably actually just beat me in a fight as well. Just like a normal fight. But I really shouldn't be messing with them, I don't think. Getting you canceled? But by who? The chess community? See, I say this stuff because it's like, it's silly, right? It's too silly. It is mean, but it's in a silly way. I'm not being serious. Just, but I have a gun. I actually saw that actually. There was a game I saw on Steam. It was called. Let me actually look at the name. I think I wishlisted it. It's called Shotgun King: The Final Checkmate, and it's just like chess, but you have a shotgun. It's like you're just a lone king on a chessboard and you have a freaking shotgun. I have no idea. It looked very interesting. I think I want to play this actually. $5.99. Chess, but I eat the pieces. That's just. I want to make a clever joke from that, but I don't even know. Remember that? I remember when there was like a phase where like every Twitch streamer was like saying. Imagine how dry like the video game landscape has to be for chess to take off in the Twitch community. Like, how does that happen? Like, all of a sudden, like, all these like famous streamers that usually like focus on like really competitive like shooters are now playing chess. Like, what led to that? Like, was there really just nothing out? Like, was it really just like that much of a dry season? Also, hi Pop-Up, welcome. Long time no see. Yeah, I need to stream more at this time. It's just that yeah, with my like week, with like my, I had like weeks, a couple weeks off of work, so I wasn't like, so I actually had a normal people schedule for once, which was cool while it lasted, I guess. No, it can't really last any longer. No, I think I'm quitting my job after I get my bonus. That'd be nice. So I don't know any other part-time jobs that would accept royalty as you know, just like a random worker. Like, sup, can I work here? I don't know. It's kind of like no is their answer most of the time. Like, before my current job, I tried to like I looked for jobs at like bookstores, try to be like a barista, like a coffee person, you know, the person that makes the coffees. Though I'm glad I didn't get that job because that seemed actually pretty rough. But like working in a bookstore is like the lamest, like probably the most like snore, like literally falling asleep job ever. But it's kind of job I want. I don't like stress. I don't need any more stress in my life. And then actually I don't know, cause like I'm sure like books, I'm sure like it's like there's like a big rush. There's with like stocking and everything like that. But I mean, I don't know. I have plenty of experience with that at this point, so I'd rather stock books than like shitty groceries, like cans that don't even stack and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever get hired at a bookstore though. I don't know why. It's sad being young, man. Like, imagine like not even having the credential to get a job at a bookstore. Well, it's a bookstore. It's a bookstore. Man, I hate being young. I hate not being. I hate not having no resume or anything like that. It's so weird because I know, like I'm capable of so much. Like if I put my mind to it, but when you're literally just like, people tell you you're basically like worthless because you don't have like very specific work experience or like a slip of paper that says that you're good at job. So I don't know why you would even want someone with a degree working at a bookstore. I feel like they would just try to argue with you to get more pay. EXP points. Yeah, like how many like really? Like is it really that competitive out there? Who's looking for a job? Every like boomer on national television is complaining about all the kids nowadays. They don't want to work. They don't want to work. Why are there no jobs? Why are jobs not taking anyone? Like it's a total backwards world nowadays. Like nothing makes sense. It's all going to shite. And I'm scrolling Twitter and talking at the same time because I have ADHD, and there are lots of women. Okay, moving on. It's been a trip ever since I became a VTuber, and it's like, you know, after following specific people, he, your becoming a VTuber is like the worst thing you could ever do to your to your Twitter feed. I learned there was like this account that I was following for a really long time, even before I became a VTuber, and I would like retweet random VTuber posts that were tagged with specific things like hashtag VTuber and stuff like that, and like honestly, it led me to find like very cool people and very cool posts, but honestly most of the time it's just like junk. So a few days ago I actually unfollowed that account in the, like, you know, in the first time in years, because like it was getting to the point where it's just people like tweeting about their day and just like and ending it with like hashtag VTuber, and it's like, bro, I don't care about your day. I don't care about your day. I don't know, man. Needle in a haystack moment. Yeah. It's more like a needle in a, it's like a hay in a needle stack, more like. A singular hay. What was I? Oh yeah. Okay. So I had that coffee this morning. Didn't make me feel much more awake though. And yeah, I spent all last night singing, and then I was mad that I wasn't singing good, so I sang more until my throat died. So yeah, that's why my throat's pretty dead right now. Trying my best, regardless. So hopefully it's not that clear, not that distracting. But sometimes I think you can definitely probably tell. I don't know. Not like I talk much. Not like I talk much anyway. But yeah, like it's weird. I feel like I've come a long way in like singing, like when it comes to like when I was a kid and I didn't sing at all, but like I don't feel like I'm going anywhere. It was probably because like just like screaming your lungs out isn't gonna get you any better. You need to actually like practice well, you know? Like, you need to know what to look for when you're practicing. When you like, if you don't know what to improve, then practice pretty much does nothing. Because it needs to be focused. You know, you can't just do the same thing over and over again. There's no results. Talk more. Okay. Let's see, what else do I have to say? Oh, I also bought tea for the first time. Yeah. Oh, I feel stupid because I was told to get like this throat coat special tea, and like, so I bought it, and then I realized that my family had actually bought some already. And it was just sitting there and I had no idea. So that's fun. Yeah, I like singing, except when I hear myself back and I'm like, oh my god. And I'm like, oh my god. That's what I don't like about singing. Yeah. I sound so much better when I can't hear myself. Imagine. But yeah, I want to be able to cover something for you guys. I want to be able to do something, you know, and especially since I have a big passion for music as well, that I want to be able to fulfill, like, to feel fulfilled in one day, I guess. Sing for fun. It is for, I like singing, but you know, when it's like, when it's singing to like just to hear back, like when I have to hear myself back, I hate it. It's the worst. It feels like I'm such like a free spirit when I'm singing in any other scenario. Like I could just take on the world. Like I could be like a real rock star. But then as soon as I get in front of a microphone, it's like, oh god, what happened? But I guess that's like a probably a common thing. Let's see, what else do I have going on? Oh yeah, I've been watching a lot of VTubers as well. New peeps, new VTubers everywhere. Wow. I mean, there's probably new VTubers every day, but I've stopped like I know like enough like small like independent VTubers, like honestly, like there's so many like people that it's like, oh, this person is probably so talented, and yeah, I'm sure they're really funny, I'm sure they're great, but like I can't watch all of them, man. Like there's so many. Like you really just have to like the best of the best is like what you're really left with to watch, which is like, damn. Morning, homie. Good morning. But it really made me like take it into consideration that like there's so many out there. Even just if you wanted to only like whatever, if you didn't even consider me or anybody else who does VTuber stuff on their own accord, if you don't even consider us like real, and you just watch like Hololive and whatever, there's still like too much content there. You couldn't possibly watch it all. So when I wonder like dang, I can't believe people are actually watching me. That's wild. It's wild to think about. That is pretty wild. It makes me feel a little better when you know, You have 50 screens. You'd be hard but watching 50 VTubers and juggling college. True. Yeah, eventually you just gotta pick favorites. Yeah, I was in a phase at one point where like I was just watching so many. Like I watched this person for a few days, and I watched this person for a few days, and dang, multiple tabs are a godsend. And that's like I really like to like focus on what people are saying, so that's just really hard for me. I'll always have like some VTubers like just in the background if I want to give them a view or two. I mean, some people like they really just need everything they can get, so I try to help in that case whenever I can. You know, if I can, you know, like if I got my computer on, might as well give them a tab, even though it's like, you know, probably makes them feel better, and it makes the algorithm happy too. But like I personally just don't have even the time to just watch all my friends. I don't. Like I have to be very selective. My schedules for VTubers are so important. I can't do a schedule though. Like I can't really pretty much ever do a schedule, and that's fine anyways. Like if I was on a schedule, like it's just very much like if I just happen to be on and you happen to catch me, then that's great, you know? Then because I feel like in any other case, like you'd be better off just watching like probably like someone more entertaining anyways. Or, you know, because there's a lot of options, you know? So it's like even if I don't stream a lot or consistently, it's fine. And dropping everything to catch an Aloe stream for real? Aw. I feel like there's so many more interesting things. I mean, I do stream at unconventional times. I mean, honestly, if there's a stream that I want to watch, then I won't stream. Like I won't stream like over my own favorites like time slots, because I'll be watching them, you know. So yeah, and I have a lot of favorites. So actually, if I am streaming, there's actually a good possibility that there's not a lot of people, at least popular people, streaming right now. Wow. I told my friend Web that I was gonna do a early just like a chat thing, and she literally stole my idea. She just stole my idea. She even named her stream "I woke up too early, so let's just chat." That's so funny. But yeah, I was really hyped for the Hollow Stars English. I really wanted to be part of Hollow Stars when I was what to say, I don't know where this came from. I was about to say when I was younger. What do you mean? They haven't been around for that long. Yeah, just before I wanted to be a part of it, but now I'm like, I'm fine where I'm at right now, at least. So I didn't actually apply for the when I could have, you know, like I didn't even apply for this wave. I just you know, I was just like, I personally don't like, I'm personally not, I'm satisfied as to like where I am, because you didn't wish to be in a VTuber once. Yeah, of course, I've wished, of course. I mean when I'm doing some like insanely tedious task at work, because you know, being a prince doesn't really pay the bills. Not in my case, at least. But when I'm like doing some insanely tedious task for like barely any pay, and I'm like, I could like be like just like a streamer, like one of those full-time streamers that just like has fun all day and plays video games and occasionally does like, I don't know, like there's not even a lot of like what's like the worst part of that job, like having to like post on Twitter. That's probably like the worst part of the job, honestly. Supposed to pay taxes? I mean, people are supposed to pay me taxes, but like I don't like that, so I just don't take them. I don't take taxes. Don't give me your money. I don't want your money. Spend your money on yourself. It's true, based on a true story. Like, honestly. Yumiko, hello. Welcome. I'm really sorry for like the kind of like boring it. I mean, chatting with you guys is always nice. I always enjoy it. I actually enjoy it almost more than playing any game that we could possibly play. Especially recently, I feel like I've been falling out of games just a bit. But like I was even thinking about like playing Genshin or something like that, and I know how you all love that game. But I just felt like I wouldn't do it justice. Like I would so just half-ass it. You know, it wouldn't be fair to the game or you guys who would want to see that if I was like half asleep and finally did it, you know? It's probably pandering to people. I mean, you can't say you don't want our money and say I mean name the reason donate. I literally I literally changed it. Like the name of the recent donation has been like this cursed username for so long. I have to like change it to like one of the randomly generated ones before, like every stream. Well, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. I cover up that alert. I don't mean to do that. Should I put? I probably can't put it over me, but thank you. I hope you get as many subs. Thank you. Young Nutsack? No, it was you look like a Genshin character. Thanks. Can you also speak Japanese? Sure. I won't be able to understand it, but sure, you can speak whatever languages you're most comfortable with, I guess. At least Genshin real. I mean, Genshin characters are just like really like well designed, kind of fantasy based anime characters, and I would say that I'd fit in that category. And I can actually take pride with how I look, because a really talented person was behind the design and the arts and everything. I love taking pride in other people's work. It's whenever I make something, I shit all over it. But if someone makes something for me, then like I'm always like the biggest fan, and like I will always show that to the end. Oh wow, there's a lot of you. It's like 8:37 p.m. here. Nice. Yeah, I gave you a wrench. You're a wrench. A wrench? Yeah, you're an engineer. You can go build a turret. We love you. Hard to make a VTuber. True. I tried character design once. I suck at it. I really do suck at it. It'd be cool if we like. I don't even know. I was gonna say like it would be cool if we designed a character one day. I want like a little guy. I want a little guy that can like represent chat. You helped with mine? Oh yeah, I did help with yours. Okay, this is my VTuber sister Julieta, and she has the same model artist as myself, and I actually basically inserted my own tastes into a design. Yeah, same mama. I was basically like, she was in need of advice, so I gave it, and I gave very biased advice. I said my bias, my girls in armor bias really shown through, I think. Definitely. When you say my name, please call me Chobo. I'll try to remember that, but I'll try to remember that. But it's kind of hard if it's not your YouTube name, but I'll try to remember. Projecting onto remote, basically, right? If you had the ability to have direct input on a real VTuber's looks, how would they look like? Then obviously some of your own bias would slip in there. Pretty much all of it was biased, but I have good taste, so it makes sense. Copium. You're just copium. No, it's I have good taste, so it's fine. Yeah, it is peak. It's literally like the best. Like, nobody could disagree. Nobody disagrees. Hi, welcome to Chili's. Hello, welcome. Yes, this is the Chili's. Why are there so many of you people here? It's 8 a.m. Hello there, though. Welcome. Glad everyone is here. You love good armor. Back at it again with Krispy Kreme. Can you see your whole VTuber model? Sure. Always glad to show new people the drip. Time zones exist? No. The only valid time zone is my own. I am... I'm kidding. See if I can do this. Hey, it's rare that I do this. It's not like a lot of new people show up all at once. Yeah, look at this. I move around. I'm drifting away. Soon I'm just I'm going. No! Good times. Good times. I got hit with like a Dr. Doofenshmirtz laser beam or something. The little creature-inator. Oh, is that what you said? Thank you. I cannot read Japanese. The further apart-inator. Yeah, because I wasn't getting small. I wasn't getting smaller. I was just getting farther. The little guy in Ator. That's a great name. Truly dastardly. Hello, Scootaloo. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. What? Why are there so many new people showing up? Yeah. Oh, YouTube is like, dang. YouTube's like, dang. I'm gonna recommend this stream, this low effort stream, sleep deprived, no effort stream. This one, the people need to see. they need it. They need the people need to see Alois talk about his cookie dough flavored coffee and his and his habits of singing singing at 2 a.m. at night and not getting any sleep. Should stream more on this time? I usually did. I just drifted from it, cause I don't know actually. Cause mornings are just a mood, you know? I teleported? Yeah, magic. Magic, baby. VTubers, virtual. We like that virtual. They call me the virtual boy. Nobody calls me that. But yeah, do I have any other news? Other than like the very, other than like the very like non-important details of my trips to Walmart and the like. I haven't really been up to anything recently. I'd like to see. Oh, actually, no, I do have. I have been up to something. I remember now. The sleep deprivation, luckily, has not eaten this one thought away from my brain yet. I was able to salvage it. I wanted to talk about. I'm doing a Q&A. Yes, doing a Q&A, questions and answers. And I'll be answering pretty much any question because as if you're in the Discord, then you'll know. By the way, if you want to join the Discord, if you've seen me for like 2 seconds and you feel like you're madly in love and you want to join my community, then anyone is welcome to join the Discord. And there is a channel in the Discord where you can just send any question. Like any question at all. And there's also a link. It's also in the description now. But maybe I can like also copy paste it here. You're not really... No. Don't leave, please. OMG, hi. Hi, Max, welcome. Madly in love? It was a joke. It was a joke. But yeah, there's a link in the description. It says, I'm new, welcome. Yeah, I noticed. I usually notice if someone is new, unless they change their name or something in their picture. Usually I can tell just from the picture. Because I don't get too many viewers. Actually, there's quite a bit of like not like regulars, like, because I would quantify anyone who like just stops by like semi normally, like maybe like, so I don't stream that often, right? So it'd be understandable if like if I haven't seen someone in chat for a few months, but I'd still recognize them, I think. So I am late. You don't have to apologize. I literally scheduled this out of nowhere. But welcome. You're always welcome, no matter how. It's a stream, so like you're welcome to just hop in whenever. Your VTuber OC is very cool. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. You're trying to start VTubing. It's very difficult to get into. At least, I have very, like... I always, whenever I start to get into something, I always look at, like, the very best, and, like, the most... I don't know, like, the most professional kind of people, and I look to them for inspiration. So it leads to me being a bit extra. I mean... Maybe. I don't put that much effort. I mostly just put in money, to be honest. I could do a little more effort might be due. But I do take great inspiration from like Hololive and stuff like that. So like stuff like just like overall quality of whatever content, like, you know, just like the production quality is a really important thing to me. Thank you. Wow. Thank you for liking. Wow. Don't forget to like and subscribe, teehee. I can't really wink, but thank you. First VTuber that doesn't ignore me. I wouldn't blame it on them. A lot of them, especially on YouTube, they'll have thousands of people in their chat. I would not like really get used to it. I'm like one of the very rare people. I'm lucky enough, I'm fortunate enough to be able to read every message in chat. Because it's never that fast. Sorry for not watching the previous stream. You don't have to apologize. It's all good. But yeah, as I've been trying to say, in the description there is a link to this website called Marshmallow. It is a website where you can just ask me any question anonymously. Because I know, like, some people, maybe they think their question is dumb and they don't want to seem dumb. So, like, that's where you would ask. It's in the description, but if you... Because there's a lot of stuff in the description as well. So, if you can't bother looking, then here it is. I'm shilling this hard because, I want to do... I don't know how this is even going to be possible, but I want to do a stream where I answer 300 questions for 300 subscribers. And that's like, what if I'm purposely asking a stupid question? Good. Honestly, how else am I gonna answer 300 questions? I need all the help I can get. Like, the hard part is answering the questions is the easy part. The hard part is actually getting that many questions. This is what I realized when I posted it, and I got like 3 questions. I was like, oh god, it's gonna take a while. Do you know where I can get an OC for VTubing that's cheap? Okay, yeah, there's a website called the Nizima.com, or I think it's a .com. It's just called Nizima. I'm just gonna spell it out. Yeah, okay, yeah. She spelled it out for me, but basically it's like a marketplace for live 2D animated anything. So that includes VTuber models. And some of them are like, you know, you can buy the license to them, so you can monetize your streams and everything like that, and there'll be no legal issues, no legal trouble or anything like that. Yeah, and then some of them, there's even like biddings for totally original characters. because a lot of the cheaper ones are more like kind of rent a VTuber model, if I can say. They're like highly customizable, but also like kind of mass produced sort of VTuber models. So you could maybe look decent in like a way that you want, um but like just keep in mind that there might also be someone that looks just like you. And if you want something completely original, you have to look for the tag that says like it basically just says like limited, like to one purchase, and that means that it's an actual like original character that you're buying the rights to. Yeah, eBay for VTubers, I guess. So let me scroll up in case I missed any questions or anything like that. But yeah, getting into it cheap is kind of hard, especially like if you don't have a computer. It's gonna be tough. If like you only have like a phone to work with, then I would suggest an app called Reality, which is like, it's just like a little thing where like you can like make a little character and like have like little live streams. It's not the same as like, it's not like YouTube, it's not like that. It's like a whole like, it's like a self-contained thing, but it's experience, right? And you might even gain some sort of following there, maybe. Like, it's always worth a try. I think the experience is like definitely like, it's just talking to like a camera. It's something you have to get used to, I have to say. I'm not used to talking this much. My voice is actually, I was talking about that I was practicing singing like almost all night, so my throat is dying, and now I'm talking a lot. Maybe chatting stream wasn't the best idea, but I'm having fun. But yeah, VTubers are cool. I agree. I see why you'd want to be one. It's a lot of fun. Sometimes you just want to be a silly little character, and well, like who wouldn't be able to get behind that, you know? Drink water, dumbass. VTubing ruined my life. You know what? That's true. I'm just trying to find a good opportunity to like slip away because I don't have any water in this room. I'd have to go into my kitchen and like actually raid the fridge. Life goal is just to be a silly little 2D guy or a silly little 3D guy. Yeah, we don't judge around here. Any is good. Any amount of D's is fine. Though I don't think you can be one-dimensional. I think that's an insult, actually. Naruto mode? Alright, I'm gonna go Naruto mode. I'll be right back. Be right back. It'll take like 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, I didn't get water actually. I hadn't eaten breakfast, so instead I have here a creamy chocolate meal what are they called again? Like meal replacement drinks? I don't know. I'm one of those weird people that doesn't actually like eating. Like I like eating sweets, but that's not really good for you. So I like that drink like these, like basically they're like bottled calories. And it's like why have to like eat your daily dose of whatever the heck if you can just drink it, you know? So much easier. And it's like clean. I really hate like I don't understand the people that can like eat like chips and or like Doritos or something at their desk. You know how filthy that is? That's extremely filthy. I could not fathom doing that ever. Like just getting the slightest bit of grease on this everything on my desk is so damn expensive. Why would I ever do that? Like I don't get it. Those people have it. Those people who eat at their desk. I mean, sorry if that's any of you, but they must either not have a lot to lose, or they are very privileged. Maybe they're just really good at cleaning. I don't know. I somehow doubt the last one though. Use chopsticks. I guess that's a little more hygienic. It's like you don't eat chips with chopsticks though. Like nobody does. Like, and that's like the gamer thing, which is weird because like I feel like any like real gamer would actually care about not getting their controller all greasy and dirty. You eat chips with chopsticks? How? We do that? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, probably because I just suck at it. I really suck at chopsticks. I have to set it up in both. Like I have to use both hands to kind of like set it up, and then I can kind of use it until like I lose the grip and they fall, and then I have to do it again. That's crazy. At that point, why don't you just... Why do you like... You create... Okay, so... You create a problem by wanting to eat chips at your desk. So you solve it by using chopsticks to eat them. Why don't you just eat something clean like baby carrots? Then you won't have to like master kung fu just to eat a snack at your desk. I know using chopsticks isn't kung fu, but... It's like basically just as difficult. It's not that hard? Then why have I not grasped it? Why have I not grasped how to do it after so many years? Regularly clean your desk, maybe? I do. It's just that I'm not eating food on it because it's so hard to get food grease. Especially like in between, like you get that stuff like in between your keyboard if you eat in at your desk. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't really get it. I like having like celery and carrots. It's like... I'm shaking up my drink. But it's like... That's like the clean... and also healthier kind of like substitute. But it's like... That's not really like... I don't know. I don't like to snack on them because like... That's usually like the kind of snack if you're looking to lose weight. Because like it fills you up and like it barely has any calories, but... I'm on the opposite spectrum where I need all the calories I can get. So filling up on basically nothing. Like basically just getting full on a bunch of like water is not very healthy for me. Like I'm going to lose weight. I don't need to lose any more weight. You want carrots now? I think I have some carrots. I don't know. Not really in the mood for them though. You're good at gaining weight? Congrats. Apparently a lot of people are. I've never been good though. Probably just a weird genetic thing. Does being sleep deprived make you want to come for people's necks? Excuse me? Sorry, I'm not into that. First buy a 1 kilogram box of marshmallows and then start eating them? What? What? Why marshmallows? Why marshmallows? Be right back getting chips. You've learned nothing. What is this? Well, how have we gotten on this topic? Oh, that's how you got your weight up. Why would you? That's like, out of all the things to snack on, marshmallows would probably be the worst option. I mean, I get it. I definitely get it. But dang. You're trying to lose weight? And I think marshmallows is the way to go. Try what I said, like the baby carrots. They're actually pretty good. People also like say celery, but celery is like one of those foods that you literally have to fight just to be able to eat. Cause like man, it's literally a workout trying to eat like just like raw uncooked celery. Like dang. Like every time I have celery, it's like you take a bite and it's like, alright, guess I'm gonna be here for the next 5 minutes. Yeah, it's because it's stringy. Like, it's so hard to chew. It's weird. I don't like it. Well, I like the taste of it because it's like just like water. But it's just so hard to chew. It's like after I eat celery, it's like my jaw feels like it my jaw feels like it gained abs. I don't even know how that's possible, but it is. It just is. Yeah, why chew gum when you can chew celery? That's true. You're eating? What's good? It's probably like, well, I'm sure it's like some sort of sure it's some sort of meal for wherever. It's definitely breakfast time for me, but I'm just sitting here drinking a little thing. Get that strong jawline, bestie. True. How else are you gonna get that pointy anime chin? That's how you do it. That's how they do it. They just chew celery. 2 sticks of celery every day. And you end up just like that new guy in Hollow Stars, who I actually really like. But his chin is gigantic. May I simp right now? Okay. It's funny. Ria, hello. Welcome. We're just relaxing, talking about, I don't even know. Don't come for my bestie like that. It's fine. It's fine. He's a bro. He's chill. I really like him. Actually, I sort of look up to his conversational skill in a way. He's almost like it's almost like an inspiration. for me, you know, just from his first 2 streams alone. I feel like you can get a grasp that he's basically, he can make a conversation about anything very interesting. He also has a lot of stories to tell, and he's just a very interesting person overall. Yeah, he's just a dude. Yeah, he's just a guy. Yeah. Just like, and with like the same like wisdom, like the kind of wisdom that comes with like being a father or something like that. Like almost like a father figure, but not like in that way, you know? Like he just has like a boatload of wisdom. He got that wisdom because he's old. I was trying not to say it. Trying not to say it. I was like skirting around that line. Not in that way. Well, 'cause I'm not trying to call him old. I was trying to avoid that. But I mean, yeah. I mean, being old leads to you, you know, having a lot of more experience. Like a lot more experiences and having wisdom. So like, yeah. That's why I think I love to listen to old people more. I mean, young people are so boring. It's like, yeah, this week I just, you know, played video games, and then you know, I watched some YouTube, watched some Netflix. No shade on any of you. I'm the same way. But like, just like the kind of conversations you can have with older people, even just like maybe like 25 up, maybe. Like they have to have at least some good stories. And one thing that I really regret about myself was not like I could change anything, but I feel like I'm so boring because I've just had nothing really. Not all young people are like that. That's true. There's a lot of adventurous young people that have a lot of stories to tell. But your grandpa's very rude. That's unfortunate. Some people are like, they can be really. Some older people can be kind of out of touch in that way, but if they're willing to kind of like, you know, if they're respectful, then it's always nice to have a conversation with them. But some of them are just like downright like, just like kind of like rudely, like they're out of touch, but like they have to be rude about it, you know? That's the worst. They'll get to be out of touch, but like that doesn't make them any better or anything like that. But some, not all of them. I'd say like a very minor amount of them. I think that it makes them better than everyone else. But that kind of that like, they aren't respectful. Yeah, I'm the kind of older people that you're speaking of aren't respectful. I agree with that. But like, I'm saying like the nice older people. And I'm not even talking about like actual grandpas. I mean, let's be real, like like nobody like if he knows about like, you know, if he's like knows about VTubers and anime and all that stuff, he can't be a grandpa. He's not a grandpa. He's not even a dad. So, go middle-aged people. Middle-aged would be like 40. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like once you get to like about my parents' age, then it's like, whoa. No, I honestly wish they were like kind of. It's the coolest thing when like kind of older people are more in touch with kind of the modern culture. Because like, It's kind of like it. This is like me when my memory of anime and VTubers gets wiped because I'm over 40. That's not what I mean. I mean, obviously, when you're 40, you're gonna remember all that stuff. But like, what did people like? People who are 40 years old right now, what did they have when they were like in their 20s? You know, they had like MP3 players if they were lucky. So like, yeah, it's a bit tough. And like at a certain point, it's like, oh, I didn't grow up with it, so then this thing isn't valid. That's I feel like a lot of people have that kind of mindset. Alright, and I was like watching a lot of like, this is kind of lame, but I was watching a lot of like, you know, that YouTube channel where like they get like old people to react to like just really random things like you know, like pop music and stuff like that. And like a lot of the times it's like these old people kind of have like they listen to like stuff like modern rap or maybe even metal, and they're like, oh, this is trash, this isn't real music. But then back in their day when they were growing up with like Elvis and like maybe like Michael Jackson or something, I don't know, you know, that was like the new era of rock and roll. And the older generation at that time said rock and roll is just a trend, is not real music, stuff like that. Now those kind of people that had to deal with their music being criticized now grew old and are basically saying the exact same thing about, well, modern music, which is just, I don't understand how you could make that mistake. I don't understand how you could like do that with no self-awareness whatsoever. But I guess like that's just part of growing old, I guess. You just you know, with wisdom, I guess, comes a little like I know someone who ate a poster. I think that person definitely is the most wise out of all of us, I think. Become the very thing you swore to destroy. Yeah, I don't understand how that could happen. But I feel like every generation goes through this. Now, I don't even know why we're talking about boomers. We're just talking about like slightly older people. And it's just like there is kind of like a trend of like, oh, if you're not in our generation, then you're a boomer. Boomers are like what, like 90 years old? Like the actual like baby boomer generation is like, I think like when most people like say like boomers, like even like people who are 60 aren't boomers, right? When is the boomer generation? I'm gonna look this up. You get called boomer by zoomers and zoomer by old people. Yeah, exactly. Like they're probably like a millennial or like a Gen Xer at the very latest. And I know that those terms basically mean nothing to you. If yeah, are they Gen X? Probably. I know. I think my parents are Gen X. I might be wrong about that. But yeah, anybody like in their 30s or 40s, not 40s, maybe even 40, maybe early 40s. It's probably like a millennial. Technically a millennial, but just barely, I think. Okay, so it's around like probably mid 30s where like the millennial tag would be replaced with the Gen X kind of label. Who are naming the dude? I have no idea. Why the heck is it Generation Z? What the heck? And it's like after baby boomers, like they called it baby boomers because they had a lot of babies, right? And then after that, it was just like, well, we don't know what to. They were basically like, well, these people aren't having babies anymore. What do we call them? And it's like, I don't know. Just call them like. They just like threw darts at like a random, at like a giant list of the alphabet, and it just landed on the letter X. I don't know. It might have just been what happened. Gen Alpha. I don't know. That doesn't sound any better. They all sound pretty pretentious, like these naming schemes. It's always interesting, especially when like generations are like what the hell. Yeah, we should just like come up with like elaborate just like elaborate like idol group names, something along those lines. No. But like yeah, it's weird how like you can be in the same generation as like as someone, like if you're like at the opposite sides of the of like the age, like basically like the youngest you can be as like a Gen Z person is like very young, right? Like baby. But the oldest you can be is like in your 20s. So like they're somehow in the same generation, even though they're not even growing up with the same stuff. It's very strange. They need to like work this system because it doesn't really even work anymore. Because technology and the way we do things is changing so fast. So bye. Thanks for joining. Thanks for hopping in. See you later. But yeah, I feel like they need to like revise it somehow, because these generations are way too broad. Anyways, what does this even matter? Isn't this like political? Isn't this like semi-political? Why do I care about this? I think we're like we're trying to debate like I don't know, it's just boomer talk. I think basically everyone should treat each other like equals. Basically. And that's how it should work. Like the internet, when everybody was like completely anonymous, when it was normal to like not share anything about yourself, like everybody's age, name, gender, everything like that was concealed. Which I didn't even grow up in that generation, where I got a computer very late, but I know people who did kind of grow up in that kind of generation of the internet, where everything was a secret about you, pretty much. You know, anonymity, anonymity. Anonymity was king. Yeah, that word. Yeah, like that. Everybody took advantage of that, you know. And it's like when everyone is anonymous to each other, there's no room for like age keeping or whatever you want to call it, or you know, name calling or whatever, because everyone's just like a username. Everyone's on an equal playing field. Sort of what I like about the internet. But now it's kind of diluted, where everyone's like kind of very open. But it's also a good thing that everyone can be open and not have to worry too much. Though I'd have to argue that, like, I don't know, I've always been like super secretive about never like taking pictures of myself. I never own an Instagram or anything like that. It's a personal preference though. What's your favorite RPG game? RPG. Does it have to be like a traditional turn-based RPG, like JRPG? Because like my favorite are like action RPGs, like Dark Souls, and stuff like that. My favorite would actually be Dragon's Dogma, which is a one-off game by Capcom. It was very good. you were only peer pressure to be open. That's what it seems like. It's like, you know, all your classmates had, all my classmates had like an Instagram and stuff like that, and I was like, I don't really know about this, and like, come on, add me in Snapchat, and I'm like, I don't have Snapchat. Why would I have Snapchat? You know, that's how I felt. When can you do a face cam? You're seeing it right now. It's my face. My face in the camera. Look. Too many apps? That's not even really the problem. It's just like the which each of the apps, they have their own different culture and stuff like that. And the Snapchat specifically, I really didn't like. So I'm glad that was kind of like done and over with. Because that had like a really weird like kind of picture. People would like take pictures of random people and like drop and like gossip about them on their Snapchats. It's really weird stuff. You were dragged into cosplay, but that was a big confidence boost. It seems like a fun hobby though, at least. So at least you got something out of it. Yeah, it can be scary being open on the internet. But some people are so secretive, even to this day. I know people who are very open, because they have to be. Like some people, like, you know, they want to get hired, so they have to like put their name and face out there, or else they're not gonna not gonna get hired. And then there's people who like kind of is only like passively observing the internet, and they don't make any accounts or anything like that, which is like usually me. I passively observe. I don't comment. I'm simply perceiving. And there's like people who do kind of like they engage in social media, but they're very secretive about themselves, and they kind of like develop like almost like an alter ego in some sense, which is not. I don't even mean VTubing in this sense. I just mean like in terms of the internet. Why is Snapchat still alive? I don't know. Probably some countries still uses it. I mean, I think America, it is popular somewhat. Though I think like Instagram having like the stories definitely like killed Snapchat, I think. Wait, so y'all don't have personas for the internet? I'm very myself on the internet, if I'm being honest. Sometimes I'll be a funny guy, but you know, I'm a funny guy in real life, so it makes sense. I'm a real funny guy. I'm a real jokester. No. You're always a funny guy. I doubt that. Very rarely a funny guy. Oh god. If it just... I think it just hit me. Like, my sleep deprivation just hit me. It didn't feel good. But I think I'll be good to stream for a little longer. My best Nichan. I only have one brother. Yeah, I'm very proud. Very proud I own that title. Of best and only brother. Yeah, the internet is very interesting. When you actually get affected when sleep deprivation, I get affected pretty heavily. But it's like it's weird because at first it's like I'm like, you know, I can barely keep my eyes open, and then all of a sudden, like after that phase, I'll just be awake all of a sudden. Like if I power through it long enough, I guess I just get so delirious that like the sleep deprivation turns inside out, and I just like gain like energy out of nowhere. And at that point, it's like actually like probably unhealthy. So I'm like, at that point, I'm like, yeah, I should definitely get to bed soon. So thank you for joining the Discord. Wow. I love to see new members. Especially when I try to like do more involvement stuff. I mean, like there's so many, there's all like there's a lot of channels there, so there's a lot of things to share if you're interested in any of that. And there's also like the questions, because I do need questions. Thank you for joining the Discord. Wow. You're not active? No, it's fine. It's perfectly fine as long as like. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Main reason you should join the Discord, so I can ping you and be annoying. I'm going to ping you with no remorse. That's what you get when you join the Discord. It's what you're signing up for. It's like the main thing. And I guess if you also want to share like your pets or something, that's also cool. At everyone 10 times a day. Not really. Just when I stream and when I have an announcement. You aren't annoying enough, ping me more. Okay, I'll make sure to ping you specifically now. Just at random intervals throughout the day, I'll just ping you. I know that was a joke. I'm kidding as well. It's called a little bit of banter. Yes, the alarm. Like your personal alarm clock. Ayo, hello. Bullying your sister on stream? I didn't do anything. Shush. This has been fun though. I don't know what else to talk about, honestly. And I do kind of just want to keep it going. And I enjoy talking so much. What would your mama say about this, huh? Do not talk to my mama. Do not report me to my mama. Y'all are siblings? Okay, so... VTubers have this thing where, whoever makes our models are all like kind of custom tailored, I guess you can say. The artist is very like, it is a very important person to us, because you know, if we ever want to change or like another outfit or something like that, that's who we have to go to. And plus, they're like so vital in like helping just like the VTuber like grow and everything like that. Because I mean, like if I wasn't so gorgeous looking, then nobody would click on the stream. So I have no one but my VTuber artists to thank for that, and we call them mama, because it's like some Japanese tradition. I really couldn't tell you why, but yeah, the person who makes the art for the model is always called mama, and the person who makes it move, which is called the rigging, like Live 2D rig. Live 2D is just the program that they use to animate it and everything like that. The person to actually like animate it to move and stuff like that is always the papa, and it doesn't matter gender or whatever. So yeah, like the artist is always the mama, and the animator always the papa. Yeah. And also, in the case of me and my sister over here, which, you know, we have the same mama, so we're brother and sister. Not actual brother and sister. Not like blood related. But VTuber, basically same thing. We're basically besties. You swallowed your tooth. Okay, that's not very good. It's probably fine though, actually. I think that's actually fairly common. I mean, unless it was an adult tooth, then sucks for you. If you same mama but different papa, do you have step siblings? Honestly, it's kind of hard to, cause like it's really rare to have like the same mama and papa. And honestly, so many people, okay, so many people have like the same papa, because like there's like 3 popular live 2D rigging experts that like get all of the work with like all the famous VTubers, and like they're all technically siblings, right? Because they all have the same rigging papa, but they don't like address each other as siblings, right? It just depends. If it's like more of like a close knit, just depends on how close knit you want to be with them. But like normally it's the case of like whoever mama you share with, like whenever you share a mama with someone, it's always a big deal, pretty much, because like you basically look very identical, so it's kind of hard to shake your connection with them. So, but I mean, it doesn't always have to be like that, because in some cases like mine, I have a VTuber sibling from Japan. We only share a papa. I mean, and it's weird because my mama also did the rigging as well. So technically they're mama and papa, but they can't be both. So it's mama, basically, because like mama's always like the most important, even though papa's very important, but mama's always the most important. So if they're both, then mama usually takes precedent. So you'd call them mama in most circumstances, unless they request something else. So yeah, like my mama is their papa, so it's very strange. But because of that, yeah, because you know my artist did their live 2D rig and helped them move, you know, I just decided like on my own fruition to just kind of like reach out to them and you know, make friends with them. And that's usually how it goes, right? Because you're not always going to be close with them. You have to work towards that yourself. So hi, I feel like I want to read your name as Salmon, but it's not. It's kind of misspelled, but welcome. Yeah, it's so complicated. And it's a lot of times it's not common to actually explain these things, because most people hopping into a VTuber stream will know these things, but it's always like, you know, it's an excuse for me to talk about it, and I think it's really interesting. Read the 69? No. Your name is Salmon. So hi, welcome back, Scootaloo. Scootaloo. I like that name. You just did? It's just a number. Get your mind out of the gutter. It's just a number, bro. Get real. Get real. But yeah, it's so interesting how a lot more people are getting to know VTubers. It's certainly interesting. I don't expect to be the gateway for people, but I've been surprised. I don't know how someone has never like seen a VTuber and then somehow stumble upon my stream, but I guess that's just YouTube is just kind of magical like that. So that's why I really like YouTube. It was my first video about, well, I don't make videos actually. I just do live streams. So my first live stream was basically just an introduction of of myself, as is pretty much tradition. Could you only say the capital letters of... Not dumb. What is... Why are you trying to make me like say pee pee poo poo jokes? I don't understand. Don't say his name. Don't think it, don't say it. The pee pee poo poo man. He's gonna come get ya. The one who shall not be named. It's truly scary. So scary. Top 10 anime villains. As much as I like YouTube for being so mysterious with how it, it recommends people my stream, it's honestly so strange. Like you can make stuff for years and years, not get a single viewer, and then all of a sudden you'll post like a 2-second video of you like saying Among Us, and then it'll get like 2 million views. I don't know. It's like there's no logic. Say Kid Among Us backwards. I've heard these so many times, man. I'm a VTuber. Come on. Yeah, but yeah, it's like that. Getting age restricted? I feel like you have to do something really bad to get age restricted. Just saying. It's luck based, I guess. I don't know. It's weird because like all my SEO stuff is always like, so like hashtags and stuff like that. It's always very similar on every stream because I usually just fill it with VTuber stuff. And occasionally other things if I'm playing a game or something like that. But but like somehow some streams just like sort of take off for whatever reason, and some streams only pretty much get shared to my subscribers, and then some streams don't get shared to my subscribers, which is fun. But this is how it is. It is what it is. My favorite gacha game, YouTube algorithm. Yeah. So YouTube likes it when I play gacha games, like Genshin Impact. You appear to my recommends? That is magic. I don't know how on earth, but thank you. I don't know why you'd also click on the thumbnail. I didn't put any effort into it. I didn't. If I knew I knew I was gonna get so many impressions. Impressions are like how many. Impressions are like a term that's used to describe like how many times your thing was on someone else's screen, right? Like if they were scrolling past and they just so happen to scroll past you or something like that, or if you're in the sidebar or something like that, that's technically called an impression. An impression is every opportunity someone has to click on you, basically. And it tells you, like, YouTube tells you like how many times people click on you, and then how many times they don't click on you. So when it's like, oh yeah, your rate of clicks is like 4%, so that means 96% of people just ignore you. And that's so great. I love stats like that. It's just like, wow. Thanks for invalidating me even further, YouTube. I love it. Yeah, and sometimes it's old streams, sometimes it's currently live streams. Crazy. Yeah. Also, it tends to do that a lot. It's like live streams are definitely like more like sometimes it'll just like straight up just like give you like the most random live stream. And honestly, I honestly love that. Like I love this because like it's great for me. Maybe not great for, I mean, it might even be great for like people just scrolling. Cause sometimes I find really interesting streams that way. Even if I'm just watching videos and all of a sudden I see like this 2-view live stream, but it's just really interesting, or it's you know a game that I actually wanted to watch. Like it's helpful if you're just watching like gameplay videos on YouTube or something like that, and then YouTube is like, hey, this person is live right now. They're playing it live. You can watch them live, and that's just pretty awesome, right? Twitch doesn't have that. Like Twitch doesn't like, because like there's no videos on Twitch pretty much. It's not hentai, that it's just VTuber. I think the porn would be easier to explain, to be honest. I still haven't had the talk. I still haven't had the talk with my family. I don't know when that'll be. React to... I don't know what that is. But I don't react to things, really. I'm not a react streamer. I'm not like XQC or whatever the heck. Like, very occasionally, I will do that for the meme. I will react to things, but it'll be like generic, like, try not to laugh challenges. But generally, I'm very like anti-reaction because it kind of like encourages like very lazy kind of content. Like I understand if you're like a professional live streamer, you have to stream like for like however so many hours every day. That could get really stressful, and like you don't have a unique cool idea every day, or maybe you just don't have enough energy to play a game. So I understand reactions for those kinds of people, but it's not for me. Do y'all suggest any VTuber OC makers? Yeah. But I would suggest getting a design made by a professional. I mean, okay, look. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, if you want like specifically like a VTuber like a custom VTuber OC, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, I'll tell you that outright. Because like in most cases, like people, they go to a professional character designer and they get a reference for their character. You know, they're in the talks, and you know, because you might have a really good idea, but as I've learned, you need a character designer. You need someone who actually knows how to design characters, because it's really hard. Even if you think you have an idea, a character designer can always make it better. Is it made in Blender? No, it's 2D. It's like a bunch of different layers just on top of each other, and they're kind of like attached with imaginary. It's like a puppet show, basically. It's like you're puppeting around like a 2D image. And it's because it's 2D, it's a really cool effect, but it's expensive as hell. It's a very specific niche of animation that only a few people know how to do, and it's very expensive to find a specialist in this sort of like live. It's called Live 2D. That's the program that's used to animate. Some games use it, like some anime games. They just want to have like a kind of like a portrait of a character that moves, then that's usually the go-to. But having something that's also rigged to like convey emotions and to follow your facial movements and to have cool expressions, like like that and stuff, it's like kind of crazy. It can get really expensive, or you can find a beginner and it can be really cheap. But basically, I would recommend, honestly, if you don't have like a really strong like character design already like in your head, then I would just, okay, you have an OC already. It helps to have like a full reference sheet, like front and back. It helps a lot with the person making the avatar, and they might not accept you if you don't. There are artists, there are like Discord servers. Join any like VTuber Discord server, and they probably have like a Q&A thingy, or like a group. Probably a lot of VTuber a lot of like VTuber artists and animators probably are in those servers, and they'll probably like, oh, I can do it, but it's always going to be expensive. At the very least, right? For like basically for like a clip art looking, like PowerPoint presentation looking ass, it's like, we're talking bare minimum here, right? It would probably cost you at least $200. Like, you can't get anything live 2D under $200, I don't think. And that's like bare minimum, like I said. Like, very little people, like pretty much only beginners would be willing to charge for less than that. Also, thank you for subscribing. Yeah. And like, and like, usually the model and the rig is separate, right? So you take it to an artist and say, hey, I want a VTuber model, and you have to clarify that it's a VTuber model, because the way they make VTuber models is very specific, and it's a lot more complicated than just making a drawing. So you take it to them. It's fine. I like questions. You take it to them, and you're like, hey, make this character into a model, and they're like, sure. And then you give them like, let's see, a pretty average like starting price, $500. For this is no longer bare minimum. This is like middle lane, I guess. Like intermediate, maybe. Like, let's say $500 for the VTuber model, just the art. They'll give you a PSD file or something like that. I don't know. And then you have to take those files to a VTuber rigger, and they have to rig those files you just got, and they have to make them move, and that's gonna cost like another $1,000. So good luck with that. No, you can probably find some like beginner, like someone who hasn't done a lot and is like kind of not very like, because like, you get what you pay for, right? So if you want to like have a lot of fluid movements, you might have to pay more. Or if you just want the bare minimum, like you just want to be able to move your face and move your mouth and flap your lips, then whatever, you can probably spend $200 on a rig. So it's like $700 just there, just on the model, right? And that's like not. So hello Twifty, welcome. And that's like excluding everything else you might need for, you know, like equipment, like assets for your stream, like this little chat box that I have to the right of me, the background. I didn't make those. I'm not an artist. I had to pay someone for that. But yeah. Any logo that I have, might make your own. It's very complicated to make a. There's lots of guides. There's lots of guides out there, so just pay attention to the guides. Might be a little complicated though, so you know, or you could. It's a lot easier to just be 3D. It's not gonna look as pretty, but there's a lot you can do with that, and it's very accessible, and it's fun. You might even be able to like port it to like VR chat. I don't know. That might be something more your style. Because being a 2D anime person is very impressive and cool, but it's expensive and it's probably excessive at the end of the day. If you're just getting into it, you should really start with the bare minimum, I'd say, if you've never streamed before, especially. Download this software called Vroid. Make yourself a little model in like a few hours, maybe, and then you can stream with that like right off the bat. And it's 3D. It's different software. It's gonna be like 3D, and you know, and you made it yourself, so it might not look professional, but it's something, right? You just have to go out there and stream with something at first. Oh, I don't envy them. I think it's hell. I think it's like I've seen what it looks like to like work in live 2D in the program, and it's like, damn, I do not envy that. But the money is good if you do want to learn those skills, but it might be years before you could even get close to being good. A lot of these people have been in the biz since the biz existed, so hard to compete. But there's a lot of market for it though, so even if you're not the best, there's still always someone willing to take you as like a potential option, I guess. As like a budget option, maybe. Yeah, I mean, you also need like, you know, you also need like sufficient hardware. You need a live 2D license. The program isn't free. You just make music for fun. I like music. I want to make music. Music might be less work than live 2D stuff. I also think music might be fun as well. And music is a lot more applicable than just to VTubers, you know? Oh, I'm sure there's like a student thing or like a demo version. But like, if you want to sell things that you've made in live 2D, then you need to pay the toll. It keeps lagging? Oh no. You could try to set it to a lower resolution, because I mean, I do stream in 1080p 60 FPS. Maybe that's too much, but there should be the option to, you know, downscale it to something lower if it is lagging for you. Limited version, but it limits your layers. Okay, well, better than nothing, I guess. Yeah. See, the people with like cool skills always tend to work behind the scenes, it seems like, but then the people that don't really have any like okay, this is gonna sound mean, but like it seems like a lot of the people who don't have like any like really productive skills or hireable skills, they end up being the actual entertainers, like the VTuber in question. Like me, for example. Like, well, I can't art, I can't music, I can't whatever. So I'm just here talking to a camera and a microphone. You know, it doesn't really take any skill. Some would say it does, but If it does, then I don't even have that skill, and I'm just like really, I'm just like floundering right now. And it's controversial, but I don't think you necessarily have to be good at streaming to be successful. You just have to market to the right people. And I know that because I I go to Twitch and I look at like who's being watched the most, and I'm like, why does anybody watch these people? So I know it full well that you don't need to actually be good at anything to be a streamer, which is why I'm a streamer. But I shouldn't say that because there's a lot of actually talented streamers that you should be watching instead of me. Networking. I hate networking, so that's why that's why I'm not gonna be successful. Because I don't really like playing by that picture, me not networking and not being successful. True. Based on a true story. I'd rather just like do my own thing and then just like pray to like, I don't know, Susan Wohickey, to like whatever her name is, to grant me favorable YouTube views. I guess, because I don't want to have to talk to people and like what's even, I don't even know, man. Like the whole like collaboration stuff, I don't collaborate with a lot of people. People say it's good for growth. It's not really unless they're like a billion times bigger than you. It's not really, doesn't really do anything. Like I've seen this, right? Like I have friends who have popular friends, and that popularity doesn't just rub off on them, you know? They stay the same. They might get like 1 or 2 viewers. Like it doesn't make much of a difference though. The whole networking thing is really like a sham, I think. I don't know. Maybe it's different on Twitch. It's hard to say for certain, especially with the raids, right? When you can like manually send your viewers to their stream, I think that might be different, right? I mean, YouTube has that nowadays, but I can't even use them because YouTube thinks I'm not good enough. I'm not a real streamer. I don't have enough subscribers. By the way, how many subscribers do we have, gamers? Oh my god. Dude, I'm gonna cry. What the fuck? I'm a new sub, thank you. I'm gonna cry, dude. How we just, bruh. Where are you coming from? I just like hit 300 subscribers. Like I was like at 290 for so long, and then all of a sudden just zoom. Where all you come from? 314? No, refresh. Refresh, bro. It's crazier than that. It's crazy. Insane. Insanity. Yeah. I know, I didn't even believe in it. It was like, damn. But yeah, I guess I just gotta push myself to stream more, you know? This whole thing, I can do it my way, I feel like. I can be successful and do it my way. But I just have to, you know, put more elbow grease into it, I guess. It's hard though, you know, being employed and everything like that, and having real life responsibilities. I can't dedicate as much to this as I'd like, but I really enjoy doing it, and I want more and more. Your model's so pretty. Thank you. I appreciate that. Why are you so pretty, huh? Why are you so pretty? You're streaming niche stuffs. Yeah. And I think everyone has their little own niche. There's so many different niches, even within VTubers. I'm not pretty, you are. Thank you. But there's even niches like within VTubers, right? There's VTubers who only stream a specific sort of thing. There's VTubers who are more family friendly. There are VTubers who are more down and nasty. There's VTubers who like to stream and only stream retro games. And there's VTubers who just won't. And there's VTubers who don't stream. There's all sorts. I'll dance for you. Dance. Thanks. Was that like, I like that dancing emoji. Can someone post the dancing lady emoji in chat? I like that emoji. VTubers who are super cute but have a cute sister. You. Wow. I think you're I don't know why you would ever be saying that. Like, you couldn't possibly have an ulterior motive. Yes, that emoji. It's very funny. I like it. I don't know. I just think the people, the emoji people, are just like funny. I don't know. Everyone's dancing. We're all dancing in here. Not me. I can't lift up my arms. I can like turn to the side though. I can do a little like. I'm trying my best. I'm more of an emoticon fan. Is there a difference? Sorry, I'm not like emoji. I'm not in the emoji verse. I don't. Oh, emoticons are like the ones that are just like yeah, I know what you mean now. I like those too. I like those too. Yeah. Like emojis are funny to use ironically, but I like the kind of just like, I really hate when you want to post like colon close parentheses, and it just like it auto translates it to like just like the smiley face emoji, and it's like, no, that's not what that's a different expression. Hi Crow, hello, welcome. Do you have a Discord I can join? Yes, it's in the description. Yes. There's also a link to a Marshmallow. It's a website where you can ask me whatever you like. Or you could also ask questions in the Discord in the channel called 300 questions, because I'm supposed to answer 300 of them. I don't know how that's ever gonna happen, but I try my best. Do you like bees? Yeah, I also like jazz. This is a good stream. I like this stream. I was really talkative. It's weird. Am I more entertaining when I'm sleep deprived? It's crazy. That's wild. Real jazz musician here. We love the jazz meme. Yeah. He wasn't trying to make a joke there. Oh. Well, bees are cool, I think. They're cool when they're not stinging me, I guess. But yeah, a big respect for musicians though. Musicians are cool as hell. Like, dang, I'm like too dumb to like learn an instrument proper. But I want to be a composer, I guess. Pipe dream, I know, but one day, I mean, a lad can dream. YouTube enjoys sleep deprived Eloise. I hate YouTube. I hate how it's like it recommends me at the worst times. Like like the last time it recommended me to like a ton of people was like just like a total random stream where I just like did BuzzFeed quizzes. It's awful. It's awful. It's always the worst streams. But I mean, this one wasn't so bad. We aren't doing BuzzFeed quizzes. That's a step up, I'd say. Definitely, definitely. You know how to play the guitar, kinda. That's sick. I tried to play the guitar once. It hurt my fingers, so I didn't try again. Oh, I am dropping frames. Huh, that's weird. It's not too. It only happens every so often though. Guitar is difficult to learn. I see that. Yeah, it's definitely like, dang, it's just a bunch of strings. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy how much you can do with those strings though, I feel. You stop playing instruments because you don't know how to learn without lessons. I mean, online is always like so many people are self-taught nowadays, especially if you had like lesson to begin with. It's a lot easier to get into online, like teaching yourself once you get like that baseline. You want to be a VTuber, but you have no money right now. I mean, there are free alternatives. Like I said before, there's a free app on the phone called Reality, and it gives you a little cool 3D model, and you might get to customize it a little, and you just get to stream to other users. And it's not like this, like it's not on YouTube, but it's all like self-contained, but it's still VTubing in the sense, right? So you could always just do something like that. I don't personally partake in that because I have this, because I spent all the money to be able to do streams like this on YouTube. So like I kind of skipped that step of doing it for free, because I'm a weirdo. No, because I just liked VTubers so much, that I went full send with it. I guess I could say that. You want to tell a story that happened 2 days ago, but you don't know if you're allowed. I mean, is it a bad story? I mean, you can always. I don't like the when you phrase it like that. Okay, it's not a bad story. I mean, you can say it as long as it's not too long, you know. Isn't that bad? Okay. I can die for your VTuber model? Wow. Is anyone gonna get subpoenaed? What do you mean? You're very handsome? Thank you. I appreciate that. My fan broke the only pair of I hate when your only pair of headphones breaks, cause like that's like the worst, right? It's been a long time since that's happened. Since I'm like stacked and prepared. I've got headphones. I got headphones up the wazoo because I listen to so many things, right? I always need earbuds or headphones, and so I've got a lot now. But before, it was like when I was just like struggling, going from one dollar store pair of headphones to the other. You know, I've been there. I know that feel. You said before you would want to get into composing if you became a musician. What sort of music would you want to make? I really like Vocaloid music. I really like some composers that some producers, I guess you could also call them composers, but some producers that make really like upbeat, fast music that you don't really see in like Western music, I guess. I just kind of want to bring that to the West because I think it's really interesting, and I enjoy it. But yeah, I took my headphones behind my bed and by the fan. Yeah, that sucks. That's really rough. I hope you can get a new pair soon. Sure, you reach 1K subs in no time. I wish. I mean, I hope. And I do wish too, but it is a pretty far stretch, you know. It's dependent on a lot of things, you know. It could be YouTube. It's partly on YouTube, partly on me, and partly on I don't want to say partly on you guys, but it kind of is partly on you guys because a lot of the times like community is like the main driving force in kind of in the growth of a VTuber. But I don't expect you guys to do anything. I'm very self-sufficient. Right. But even just like telling a friend or whatever, if you have a friend that likes VTubers, like basically that, like you telling one friend would be like that's more valuable to me than you got 3 cats. Well, you can tell your cats about me. That would make me happy. But yeah. telling any of your friends about telling like a creator that you like, telling people about that person is like better than any money that you could ever give. Like any amount of money. Okay, maybe not like $1 million, but basically like if I were to choose between like $20 and you like telling your friend about my channel and just, you know, that maybe you should check me out, then I'd probably prefer you just like shilling me, because that's like, you know, that means a lot to me, more than any amount of money would. So you join the Discord. Yeah, I noticed everyone who joined. Welcome everyone. Damn, I just wanted to watch a 2D dude, now I'm responsible to market him. I mean, it's to each their own, you know? It's whatever you're... it's whatever you want, right? It's like, if you want me to you know, if you want me to grow, then you can share me. That's all I'm saying. I'm giving you permission to share me. I'm not saying you have to, or that you should. I'd never say that. Will you remember us when you become a big tuber? I doubt it's ever gonna get to that level, but of course. Of course, yeah. I mean, if you're in the Discord, then most likely, just by that fact. But like, today was a good day. I think I'll remember today. You like how humble you are. I'm not so much humble, just a bit pessimistic maybe. Or not pessimistic, but more like what's the word? I'm not very confident in myself, I guess. Or you know, I think I don't think I deserve a lot. It's basically what I'm saying. You should be? You should make an OG role in your Discord server for the OGs. I mean, I think everybody in the Discord is an OG. If it ever gets too big, then I'll probably make a new one, honestly. So like, yeah. And I mean, one day I'll be able to have memberships, and at that point, you'll really get to know who's the OG and who's not, because there'll be like little badges, and they'll tell you how long you were a member for. I really thank you for subscribing. Wow. I'm really I really want looking forward to having that feature, but it's something that's locked behind a boatload of subscribers. Mainly, I think it's like 1,000 is like the baseline. And of course, there's also like a watch hour requirement, but what if OGs don't have money to subscribe to the membership? You can price the memberships. Like it's on the channel to price how much the memberships cost. So I'll make it cost the minimum amount. That would be no problem for me. But but I couldn't really. There's just no quantifiable way of like tracking everyone. So that would be the most quantifiable way, and so like maybe it'll be $1 or something like that. 99 cents. Yeah, I mean, shouldn't be too much. I don't know. I still like. I know I wouldn't give 99 cents to some random stranger every month, but if you're really that worried about like, you know, wanting to be an OG, then I don't know. And of course, there's also like gifted memberships as well. Like maybe someone will gift you one. I don't know. You're broke and you just moved in. Well, I'm not asking anyone for anything right now. This is just like a future talk. Like if was ever like if it ever got to that point, which I'm not even eligible for the whole membership thing right now, so it's not even. I can't even. Oh yeah, the description. I like to put a little funny in the description every now and then. I'm a funny guy. And share your channel to my Discord server. That's nice of you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I really like that song. Is it Green Day? Isn't it Green Day? I think it is. Yeah, I really like their songs, mainly because like me and the main singer have like sort of the same vocal range, so I can actually sing Green Day songs, which is like crazy. It's like so many times I want to sing a song and it's like, nope, I'm gonna be like an opera singer and sing high notes now. And I'm just like, oh. But maybe I should maybe it's not, maybe that's kind of my fault, because I mean, what do you expect when you listen to primarily you know, Japanese based music? This is kind of like what's bound to happen. Billy Joe Armstrong. You sing well, kind of. I bet you do. I think a confident singer sounds. I think as long as you're confident, anybody will sound good. I think. I don't know, unless you're completely tone deaf, but that's like very rare. You just like waking up. I do too. I didn't even wake up. I've been up. You really like my character. Thank you. Thank you. Fake it till you make it. That's true. That's definitely true. Just start calling yourself something, and eventually you'll catch up to your own standards. I think. I don't know. I think it helps. definitely, like, I have friends who were who were basically on that grind set since they were like 9 years old, and they were like, I'm gonna be this, and then they just started calling themselves that, and eventually they got good enough to actually call themselves that, and it's cool. I like seeing that. A lot of people are way better at singing than they think, because a lot more people sound bad. That's true. I mean, a lot of people do sound pretty bad. I mean, I don't know how anybody could sing as badly as my mom. What do you think about role playing on YouTube? It's fine, just not really in my comment section. But I mean, I don't have any say in it otherwise. Generally, I want to just have like an on-topic discussion about the stream most of the time. Of course, when we're free chatting, like, everyone is welcome to talk about different variety of things. It helps the conversation going, I guess. You're really uncomfortable with your voice, but music class you have to practice singing scales. Huh. Yeah, a lot of people are very, very shy about singing, and that's because it's like, how do you even start? You know, it's like, what's a scale? What's a note? What's it like? You know, what's any of that? Most people don't know. So I've been, I mean, my way of practicing singing is not singing scales or anything like that. It's like belting my heart out to whatever I feel like singing in the current moment. And maybe I can be good enough to once do a cover or something like that. That'd be cool. That'd be really awesome, actually. Be able to share that with everyone. House of Memories. That sounds familiar. Sounds familiar. But I'm not immediately aware of what song that is. Am I? No, okay. I thought I was lagging, maybe. You never got your question answered? I mean, I said it's fine, just not in my chat. That's what it said. You know, dump some of your music stuff in Discord. Sure, yeah, of course. There's a, I think yeah, there's a music channel. Okay, yeah, it's in there for. I mean, you could put it in music, or even, you might just put in music. I would say, like, put it in your art, but like at this point, like, the music channel isn't like that much used anyways, so I'm sure it'll stand out. Maybe, like, if enough people express interest in posting their own music, then I'll make a your music channel. But yeah, it's not something that a lot of people are into, really. Yeah, I'm a bit sleepy. You gotta be nice to me. Never. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. As long as you aren't rude to anyone else, then it's fine. You can be mean to me. I don't really care. Ha. Be nice. I'm your mother. Whoa. The whole family in chat. It's a family of ducklings. You wrote your info to introduce yourself. That's great. Yeah, anyone's welcome. Anyone's welcome in the Discord server, I guess. Just like follow the rules and everything like that. I'm the only moderator right now, but I won't hesitate to debunk you if you dare threaten the peaceful tranquil server. Actually, it's very peaceful, honestly. it's kind of great having a Discord where everyone's just nice to each other. It's fun. You gonna try to draw me now? That's great. I love fan art. Wow. I'm always like super humbled whenever someone draws me. It's like the highest form of flattery, I think. For any VTuber, I think. You can't draw? That's fine. Literally, like, so many different ways to you know, support whoever. I can't. What I do is when I really like a VTuber, I let everyone know that I like them. That I love watching them. I think everyone else should watch them. So Mr. VTuber, what do you think about role-playing on YouTube? I mean, I kind of am just role-playing, aren't I? But, I mean, in a general sense, no, not really a big role-playing type, no. And also I feel like I answered that question. When I think about it is I think it's fine, but I'm like indifferent to it. That's my opinion. I can't draw, but you can give compliments. That's nice. I mean, that's fair. That's completely valid, actually. Oh. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Like, literally, to each their own, you know? It's a matter of, like, literally, like, everyone's fine to do whatever, as long as, all the chat, like, all the rules in chat are being followed, you know? Like, you can even pretend to be whoever, you know? The only thing I dislike is, like, when someone tries to draw, like, all the attention to themselves. Which has only happened, like, once. But it's very obvious, like, it's almost like they're being purposefully annoying. And I haven't seen anything like that since. So, you think I'm chill? Thank you. I think a lot of people online are much kinder than we think. True. I don't know. I think we should all just, like, hear each other out. Maybe. Put the music's in Discord. Cool. It's actually awesome. I'll be sure to give that a listen later. It's always super cool to see, like, creatives Especially since like I've always had like such a lack of motivation to actually be creative. So I highly respect it. Yee yee. So I'm wondering, oh, play Skate 3 or not is the question. Skate 3. You should play Skate 3. I heard they were making a Skate 4. I didn't think it was ever gonna happen, but here we are. Can't wait to play that game. I was never able to play Skate because I think it's a console thing. I don't own any consoles. So I'm a fake gamer, am I right? But yeah, all I've got is a computer, and you can't play Skate on the computer. So yeah, I've always wanted to play that game though. When I was like a little babby, I used to watch like those Skate 3 epic fail videos on YouTube. It's like 10 years ago, man. That's kind of crazy to think about. Do I play Geometry Dash? Not really. It's not a mobile game. I think it probably also has a PC port, but that game in particular looks really difficult. So I don't think it's something I'd be interested in, honestly. You want to get into doing commissions stuff for background music for streamers. You haven't reached out to anyone yet? Don't trust your own skills either. I think you should just take examples for what VTubers definitely like as background music. Like streamers will just like use whatever background music, right? So it's gonna be hard to commission them for background music. VTubers will always want custom background music though. So I would like see what kind of music they use, and this title is available for Windows computers. Really? Wait, hold on. Skate 3 PC port. Oh. It says now playable with RPC S3 emulator. Huh? Okay. That's strange. That must be an outdated entry then. Weird facts about ourselves? Sure. Do I play Minecraft? Yeah, sometimes. I actually was planning to play Minecraft. I was struck between either like Minecraft or Genshin today. But like, yeah, I just like I was sleep deprived, so I didn't actually like felt like I didn't have the brain capacity to actually like focus on any game. So I just wanted to talk. You got cat bones in your dresser. I hope they're ethically sourced cat bones, because that would be pretty weird, champ. Is that like a thing, like a rabbit's foot or something like that? I don't know. It just sounds super weird to me. Geometry Dash can also be played on consoles. I don't have a console though. Like, I don't really have a single console. Is no one going to no one going to address the the cat bones in the dresser. Okay, I guess it's just me. I'm the only one who thinks that's weird. No matter what version of Tetris, you're the best player in your local area. You know, Tetris is a weird one, because, like, in almost, like, every video, I have this friend, and I can beat them in almost every video game. But Tetris, it's only Tetris that's the one game she's better than me at. I don't know why. It's like, it's just a different beast. I've yet to conquer it. It's nothing like anything, really. So I definitely need some more Tetris practicing. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Actually, that was actually one of my ideas that I wanted to do one of these days. With Tetris, do you play just like the online Tetris, free online? I don't even know what it's called, but like, I feel like one Tetris applies to many. Maybe, I don't know. I just like, before this I haven't played any Tetris at all. So like, I feel like any Tetris is better than no Tetris, I mean, I guess. You dug up the bones yourself. What? Are you... Are you like role-playing right now? Oh, you're partially blind in both eyes, but you still play video games. Ranging from NES to Xbox, PlayStation. It's normal for him? I mean, if he digs up dead animals, I don't think I want him in my chat. That's the thing, right? So you gotta level with me. Like, I'm understanding to a certain degree. Your vision got slightly better. That's interesting. I guess maybe it kind of goes like... Because my prescription... forget I said anything. You're just legally blind? Yeah. I guess as long as you were completely... as long as you weren't completely blind, you'd be able to play some games, which is good. Oh, hello, welcome back. Should be blind from all the balls that hit your face. Ooh, yeah. I mean, I feel like my face was like magnetically attracting every volleyball, kickball, soccer ball, everything when I was a kid. I just got hit all the time. Some luck. And like I can... Okay. You almost broke your nose. Oh no. Okay, and I think I have to say this. I can excuse, like, you know, somewhat quirky behavior, I guess. But like things like that hoop, you know, Uh-huh. Okay, you know, sure, okay. I'm just gonna put you in timeout. What about that? You're welcome to come back once the timeout ends, but don't talk about that, man. I mean, I'm personally nothing faces me. Nothing faces me. I've been around for too long, but but you know, just other people in my chat. You have to take into consideration, right? I don't want someone to you know be I don't want anyone to be like, how can I say this? Just turned away because they saw something really weird in chat. Really disturbing. So yeah, sorry. But yeah, I have like somewhat of a you know, like I gotta make new chatters comfortable somehow, right? Because I have experience with, like, you know, I watch a lot of different streams, and if someone is like being really weird in chat, yeah, if someone is being really weird in chat, then like other people just like will not want to chat, like they will, because like this one person is just like kind of just giving off an aura, you know, or just like they're kind of just like, you know, it's just, you know, it's unsettling. You can't really blame them, you know, they just want to feel safe. So hi, Alice. But yeah. Yeah, that's how when it comes to like moderation and everything like that, I take it from like what other people who I know or in my chat would be possibly discomforted by. Do I play Roblox? No, I don't. I do know someone who plays Roblox though. My friend Webb plays Roblox. She's probably playing Roblox right now. I mean, actually, I don't even know. She's probably not, but she plays Roblox all the time. She plays like this one game that you like, I don't even know what it is. Like, there's like a bunch of crystals everywhere, and she has like animals, and they're like mining the crystals for her. Like, I don't even know. I don't really know Roblox. There's some things that get me. Yeah, everyone has like those things that get me, that get people, and like stuff like, especially something like animal death is like a huge trigger for some people. And I don't want to lead anyone off just because one person is, for some reason, talking about that. You know? And it's kind of like, I have a, I don't know, I don't memorize my rules, but like there's, oh, you know what? I think I need to update my rules. There should be at least one more that probably says like, don't, something about making chat feel comfortable or safe or something like that, or just not saying anything generally unsettling. It's hard to get rules correct. Yeah. You know, you never know with that, right? You just never know. It's better to be safe than sorry. But thank you for understanding. Yeah. Yeah, I try my best. I try my best. I try not to have like moderate, like, come on, like, I at my size I don't need like a whole team of moderators, right? And even like sometimes like a whole team of moderators can be imposing, and like it makes people feel like they have to, like, you know, they're like walking on eggshells and they're not allowed to be comfortable in chat, and like, you know, they're afraid of saying the wrong thing. I don't think you generally have to be afraid of saying the wrong thing. I feel like if you wouldn't say it in, if you wouldn't say it like in public, you know, to like one of your friends in like school or work or something like that, then it should be fair game, you know? Hi Shay, welcome. Welcome, long time no see. Yeah, but generally, like, so many... You have really bad anxiety? Aw, I'm sorry. But yeah. There's a lot of people I know also who are also the same way. Also, thank you for subscribing, wow. There's, I kind of lost my train of thought. But, oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, I had a really good point I was gonna say. Ooh. I was gonna just say something about like, oh my gosh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that so much. Oh god. Hello Shay, welcome. But yeah, I felt like I needed to say something really important, and I just blanked out on it. It's so annoying. You're right, everyone's very unique. Like, everyone has... like, it's rare to see someone on the internet who isn't a bit neurodivergent here and there, you know? We're all like different. We've all got things. We've all got something. And good that we're all like understanding of that and everything. Yeah, I forgot to say hello. No problem. Hello. It's nice that you were just able to get settled in. At least. That's good. Yeah, everyone's got their own stories. But yeah, I'm so annoyed that I just forgot what I was going to say. You were told you would never walk, talk, or live a normal life. I had a friend. Can I say hi like that? I mean, sure. I was told actually that I mean, no, not me, but I have a friend who was told, or their parents were told that she might not, because of her disorder that she was born with, that she might not live like past a certain age, and she exceeded that age, thank God. Like, she's thriving right now, which I can only be thankful for. So yeah, it's great when people can yeah, it's crazy, you know. There's a lot of, yeah. It makes you thankful for just being alive, I guess. There's a lot of things to be thankful for. You know, I have family that would say, you know, before being sad about whatever. I mean, this is kind of like, this is not an excuse to, like, you know, they would use this as kind of like you know, as a reason why you can never be sad, but you can still be sad and like still be thankful for the things in your life. But they would say basically like count your blessings. And I agree with that. I just also agree that like just because you were born maybe like fairly well off, or maybe just because you're alive, it doesn't mean that you're also not allowed to feel sad sometimes. Because no matter how much it might be that someone like on the outside they might seem to be doing really well, you know, on the inside they might be suffering. We never know. You don't do well socially. I mean, a lot of us are like that. That's why we're, you know, on the internet. It's like yeah. It's just like you know, it's great when like a bunch of like kind of social not rejects, but like socializer, I hardly know her. Yeah, it's nice that like, you know, when you can kind of like prove that yeah, you can socialize, just, you know, with the right people. It's nice. But yeah, but anyways, we should really high functionality. Yeah, I mean yeah, there's no problem with that. That's more people than you think, than you know. I'm trying to articulate right now, but I discovered that a lot more people than you probably think have some form of autism. I kind of like got educated in a way. I don't know, it's a long story, but there's no point in getting into it. But yeah, there's no point in being, you know, talking about all this stuff. I mean, there is a point. There's always time to talk about this, but generally, I make it a point on my streams to like kind of be more positive, because I'm like woo positive, positivity woo, you know. I guess. What's my first sub goal? I mean, oh, you mean like a goal for subscribers? I guess like any kind of like any, like, you know, subscriber, like any amount of subscribers is a goal for me. I don't have like an end goal really. I'd say like maybe 1,000 if you want to like be real, like just be like, you know, be with like the, if you want to say like the very end, like what you like what I desperately want, just for the, you know, the benefits that YouTube gives you. And also I definitely need to update my rules. But yeah, I don't blame you. But yeah, I don't like self-promotion in my chat. I mean, I'm sure you're just being friendly, but like, and it's on me because I don't even have that in my rules, and I definitely should have that in my rules. I must have just like omitted it by accident or something. But yeah, generally you don't go into other people's streams asking for subscribers. It's like a big no-no. Like, just for your sake, I'm telling you this, because I know a lot of people are like very like toxic minded about it, where like they'll just instantly ban you and they won't be understanding at all, even though it might be this, you know, because it might just be like they get banned every time and nobody ever tells them why. And so I'm trying to just level with you right now. Yeah, it is kind of cringe. But like, you know, that's the problem with today. It's like everyone's so like uptight, I guess. Especially like with the larger channels, like nobody is like it sure says in the rules, but nobody reads. Like, I'm gonna be real, nobody reads the rules. Nobody reads any rules. Even the people who follow the rules, they don't read the rules. Like, it's just whatever. It's just people learn. People need to learn. They need to be told when they're doing something wrong. And it's for good reason, right? You know, because like if you could just like go into any stream and kind of like just like advertise yourself, then everybody would be doing it, right? And then the chat would kind of get especially for larger streamers, the chat would kind of get like convoluted, and like there wouldn't be a lot of like actual chatters, and there'd just be people trying to clout farm and everything like that. And it just, there's reasons why there's rules like this. Right, it's just that I'm nice enough to at least tell people when they're doing something wrong. If it's like a first, you know, if first time, you know, obviously if I tell someone that they're doing something wrong and they do it again, that's different. But yeah, I feel like everyone should be given at least a chance, I guess, as long as it's not too serious. And I don't think like talking about your subscriber count is like a horrible offense, you know. It's just whatever, now you know. Oh, have I been saying bro? I'm sorry. It's not like really, it's not normally in my vocabulary, but I'm tired, so I'm getting a bit lazy with my words. And especially like when I just want to be friendly, I'll just use that word. I really don't use words like bro. And just, I'm tired, yeah. Leaf? Maybe it's a good, I mean, we're getting to the 3-hour mark. Maybe once we reach it, 45 seconds. Right on the dot. Maybe we'll reach the 3-hour mark and we'll call it here. Sorry to have to end on such a sad note, but I mean, it was like kind of sad, but also like, you know, some people, they gotta be real sometimes. It's okay to be real sometimes, I guess. Bye. Yeah, see ya. Thanks for joining, everyone. Thank you. There's, you know, a lot of new people, so I hope, gosh, I don't really know what to say. I really hope, well, one thing I need to make sure I do is I need to make sure that I have like a good firm set of rules. Like, I hate rules. I hate like telling people what they can and cannot do. I hate it so much. I hate having to ban people and all that stuff. Oh gosh, I really hate it. But like, kind of necessary in a stream, especially when like, gosh, so many new people. So I'm gonna work on a new kind of foundation for rules. I'll probably just lift it off a friend. I have so many streamer friends. I'll probably just take one of their rules and kind of, hey, can I copy your homework, but change it a little so that the teacher doesn't notice. But hopefully that'll give more of an idea of what the proper kind of etiquette there is to have. The kind of etiquette that you want to have when you're in especially a VTuber stream. It's a bit different from a normal stream. There's a lot of the same kind of stream rules that you normally see, but with a few extra ones. So but it's generally if you behave yourself. Like a lot of you, most of you were perfect today. Thank you. You know, thank you for being so cool. But but yeah. That might be an interesting stream actually. Talking about etiquette. Dang. Dang. I'm just a content machine. I look tired. I am tired. I really am tired. I really haven't slept. I yeah, I just felt like I wasn't doing enough, so I just ended up staying up all night. Well, actually no, I'm gonna be real with you. I stayed up until 1 a.m. because I wanted to catch Noor Vesper. He streamed like a dad joke competition. I really wanted to watch it. It was at 1 a.m. though. Hello, Satan. Or Sutin. I just filled in... Yeah, it was a... You're going to spam. I'm going to ban you if you spam. Just saying. I didn't have that big, long spiel. For nothing. But yeah, it was a dad joke competition. It was so funny. Because he was genuinely laughing at all of them. And it was so wholesome. I don't know. You don't get a guy like that often. The jokes were funny, but the laughs were funny. Exactly, right? Like the jokes would have just been like dad jokes. It wasn't for him just like absolutely losing it over them. Like at one point he had to make it like a try not to laugh challenge because he was laughing at them so much. It's great. Yeah. Yeah, I've been really happy that like more males have been getting like representation in, especially now, like Hololive English. I mean, Hollow Stars, Hololive, they're under the same thing anyway. This is all cool. This is like all cool, you know? Because it's like it's kind of my domain. I mean, we're kind of in a different ballpark, but at the end of the day, like this is what I am. At the end of the day, is what I'm trying to be. So, I get really excited and I nerd out about this stuff. Love it when VTubers are just normal ass basic dudes. It's so... No, I'm not normal. I'm quirky. As much as I try to be, you know, as much as I try to be like, as much as I want to be something different or special, I guess I'm pretty like normal. I'd say I'm a normal guy tuber. I'd say I'm like a pretty standard average Joe. Maybe like the one thing that does, I guess, separate me is just how since I've got nothing going on, I'll just go on rants about like the most random, like I have to talk about just like things that basically have no like importance because I don't really have anything going on. But I guess some people maybe call that entertaining. Are you like, you're like on like different accounts or something? I don't know. Yeah, I don't care. Like it's two clicks, bro. Good job. I'm sorry if that was like a completely different person who was just playing a joke. Was it? Now I feel bad. You was not in a different account. I don't believe you. The cloud is too much. We're getting so much trolls. I mean, it's not. It's like one spammer. Like, I really was not. Okay, if you say so. Well, like one spammer is like. There could be much worse in your chat. Like, I've seen some like like kind of streamers that get like 30k viewers, and it's like their chats are just like they're just uninhabitable. They're literally uninhabitable. Like you cannot live there. Like it's the wild wasteland. There's not enough moderators. There'll never be enough moderators for a chat that big. So I'm never. Yeah, this doesn't get on my nerves at all. Because I know how bad it can really get. But yeah, I'll probably end now. So before I go on another tangent. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for watching my sleep deprived rambles. And so many new people. I don't know why, but thank you. Your chat is the only one I actively chat in. Some chats are insane. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, I want to keep my chat that way as well for as long as I can. So that's why I want to be a little strict at least. Thank you. I'll try to get some rest now. Okay. And yeah, sorry you had to get here so late, Alice, but it's fine. It's always a VOD if you wanted to catch up on our shenanigans. But yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching. This was fun. Definitely something. It was definitely interesting. I'd say it was a lot of fun. So next time let's have like a real stream. Yeah. All right, take care. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.